I know a lot of you were expecting that this morning we'll have it done. So we have that meditation for you. I just got back from the airport and here we are doing our meditation. So thank you very much for joining me. Now, a lot of you have expressed that you just came from UPW yesterday. It was a fantastic meditation. And let me just give you some context to it. So we did meditation Twin Hearts. And you noticed that the latter part we had Sage was a special guest. Sage is Tony Robbins' wife, if you didn't know. And she chanted Om Mani Padme Hum. And it's interesting that that was something that she just came up with. And she didn't really realize that we've been doing it for a while. And she asked me to talk a little more about it. So the ones who are new, Om Mani Padme Hum is actually, it's Sanskrit, Om Mani Padme Hum. See if I have the book here. Okay. So, I don't know if you can see it. So, Om Mani Padme Hum. Now, there are many translations to it. Om is the universal sound. And Mani is jewel. Padme is flower or lotus flower. Hum is like, so be it. Okay, that's the super simplified explanation. So, there are many versions of Om Mani Padme Hum. The Tibetan tradition is Om Mani Padme Hum. So, Om Mani is the same. Instead of Padme, it's Peme, P-E-M-E, Hung, S-U-N-G. So, it's just different language, but the context is the same. Now, if you talk to someone who's practiced Tibetan Buddhism for a while, you say, oh, what does that mean? He says, oh, hail to the jewel in the lotus. And people say, okay, but like, what does that mean? So, you can look at the technical aspect, which is inside your head, you have the pineal gland. Within the pineal gland is an energy particle, like a jewel, blue in color. So that's the jewel. Padme is the lotus flower, which is the crown chakra. So when you say Om Mani Padme Hum, if you want to be more technical about it, it's the jewel within the lotus flower. So if this is your crown center, your crown center is like a flower. It terminates, like you have a stalk, like a flower and a stalk. It terminates in your pineal gland. So when you do meditation, Om Mani Padme Hum, it essentially brings down a lot of spiritual energy and triggers that energy particle in the center of your head. So if you want to know more about it, we'll have a class in it soon. I don't know when, but just get the book. The bookstore is there. It's written by my teacher. Now, in addition to that, the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum has a certain frequency, and based on what I was taught, when you chant that mantra, so much spiritual energy comes down, and the radiation of that energy is one of love, mercy, and compassion. And so when we're doing intense meditation, we want to bless Mother Earth, we want to bless the planet, we chant the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum because it allows the energy to flow through us. And it's connected to the Mother of Compassion, the Buddhist tradition, Buddha Kuan Yin. All right, or Bodhisattva Kuan Yin. So that's why when you chant it, Om Mani Padme Hum, you feel this loving energy flow through you. Now, when it flows through you, it has a purifying effect because it displaces anger, stress, negativity. It just replaces it with this loving energy. Now, to get really, well, not really, but a little bit more esoteric with you, according to ancient teachings, when a person chants Om Mani Padme Hum, the energy that it generates pierces, pierce, like breaks through. It pierces through different dimensions at the same time. You have the physical dimension where you can hear it, right? Sound waves. Then it goes to the emotional world, mental world, spiritual world, as well as lower worlds. That's why if you have someone who just passed, one of the main mantras they chant is Om Mani Padme Hum to help the soul transcend to the higher worlds. And if you have a place that is haunted, you chant Om Mani Padme Hum because when you say haunted, basically you have spirits or souls or energy beings that are stuck in between dimensions. And so when you chant Om Mani Padme Hum, you're soothing their pain, the sorrow, and suffering, allowing them to go into the light. Now, some of you go, oh, this going to the light thing. Oh, yeah, I was told that if a place is haunted, you should ask the Archangel Michael to bring them into the light. Same purpose. Bring them to the light, meaning they're stuck in the lower worlds, or whatever dimensions they're stuck in. So the technique using or invoking Archangel Michael is they basically go in and then cut them from the lower worlds, allow them to go to the light. That's why he's the guy he's an angelic being with a sword. Now in the Hindu tradition, his counterpart is Lord Shiva. So Shiva is the destroyer and the restorer. And if somebody's passing, they would chant Om Namah Shivaya Om, allowing the soul to be disengage from the lower worlds to go to the higher worlds. Om Mani Padme Hum is using it through love and kindness. So if a soul is troubled, and that's why they're stuck in the lower worlds, they're stuck, they're swimming in that lower energy. That's why they cannot go to the higher worlds. What's the Buddhist term they use? They're entangled. So if they're entangled, as you chant Om Mani Padme Hum, the loving energy just gently soothes their pain, their sorrow, their suffering, and then just, unchains them so they go to the higher worlds. Now, you're going, oh, wow, this is pretty far out. Well, let's put it this way. Whether you believe that stuff or not, when you do it, it works. It has a calming effect on you. It has a calming effect on the environment. If somebody's in pain and they chant Om Mani Padme Hum, it has a cleansing effect, and loving energy fills their soul. Okay? So let's just give you a little primer, because people are asking, it's meditation twin hearts. How come you suddenly had, sage chant Om Mani Padme Hum? That was her idea. She wants you to chant it. I go, perfect. We actually have a meditation that it's called Meditation Loving Kindness, which is essentially the meditation twin hearts, and Om Mani Padme Hum is chanted instead of Om. And that is recorded by my teacher, Grandmaster Swakok Sui. So that gives you a little, an encompassing lecture on what Om Mani Padme Hum does. Okay? Now, so a lot of you I know are new, so just give you a little context of what we do. So 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m., 6 p.m., we're doing this Anchor the Light meditation. Now the question is, why do we call it Anchor the Light? Well, number one, it sounds cool. Okay, you don't want to come up with some weird, okay, meditate to have more light in your life. You're like, nah. So I think it was my secretary, my assistant, Carl, said, how about Anchor the Light? Ooh, sounds cool. Anyway, but the real reason is like this. Let's go back to the basics here. I know a lot of you have heard this 1,000 times, and you're going to hear it another 10,000 times, because some of you are listening, but you're not practicing, okay? So it's as simple as this. When I ask you to move your body, you're moving your body. You say, I'm moving my body. What's being moved? The body. Okay, feel a certain emotion, any emotion, happiness, joy, anger. What are you doing? I'm feeling that emotion. Who's feeling it? I am. And the feeling that was created, whatever that emotion is. If I say, think of a car, a house, what are you doing? I'm thinking of this car or house. Who's the thinker? I am. So the thinker created the thoughts. So the question is, who is the mover of the body? Or when you say mover of the body, you're basically the creator of the physical movement. Make sense? You're creating this movement because the body's static. You moved it, so you created that movement. So who's the creator of the movement? Who's the creator of the thoughts? Who's the creator of the feelings? You said, I am. Who is this I am dude? The I am is the soul or the spiritual self. So in Sanskrit, you call it Atma. In Spanish, you call it Alma. In Italian, it's Anima, the animating factor. So when you say the animating factor, the body is essentially immobile or not moving or not animated. When the soul enters it and moves it, it animated it. Make sense? The soul also creates emotions by animating this emotional machine called the astral body or emotional body to create feelings. A mental machine or a mental body to create thoughts. So this spiritual self is the I am, the soul. By the way, was it last year? 2 years ago, I was invited to give a talk in Goldman Sachs. They have a big conference. I was invited to give a spiritual perspective on prosperity and abundance. And I did talk about this. I talk about the soul, which is the I am, and Italian is anima. So it's interesting. At the end of the event, I was approached by these two people, and they said, in the Jewish tradition, I didn't know this, when you say anima, of course I can't say it in Hebrew, anima, it says ani, ma means who am I? Like, I am what? I go, oh, same thing. People always ask, I am what? Who am I? I'm the spiritual self that moved the body, created the feelings, creating the thoughts. Now, what's got to do with Anchor the Light? So this I am is made of pure energy. Not the same energy as Einstein says E is equal to mc squared, because this spiritual energy has no mass. And so if you don't have any mass, the closest thing to it that at this point in time that we can come up with, it's light. All right? So it's basically spiritual energy. Energy with consciousness with no mass. The closest thing to that is light. Now, when people are in despair, people are going through difficult times, they're entangled with what's going on physically, emotionally, and mentally. For example, when somebody's angry and upset, what happens? They're basically entangled with that feeling. So finally you say, okay, they understood what's going on and they got over it. When they got over it, basically the soul got itself disentangled from those emotions. Make sense? So essentially, when people are in pain, people are going through difficult times in their life, and they lose perspective, is because they forget, they have spiritual amnesia, that they are a being of spiritual light. So the whole idea with Anchor the Light is, we do our meditation to remember who we are, where we come from, where we came from. We are basically spiritual beings coming from a spiritual source. Once we remember that, we also connect to that universal source, and we take that energy and we anchor it into the earth. So that's where we came up with Anchor the Light. So it has many levels of truth. So the more you do your meditation with us over and over again, and a lot of you who have been doing this since March, which is supposed to be a 3-week meditation, okay? One of the main things you notice, at least that's what you told me, Psycho. Wow. I start noticing that I'm able to let things pass. I don't let things affect me as much. Or even there's a crisis, I was able to keep calm. I was able to think clearly. I was able to regulate my body, my emotions, my thoughts. Exactly the point. Because the more you recognize who you are, the I am, and simultaneously you do your meditation to bless Mother Earth, which we do 6 times a week, when all that energy is flowing through us, several things are happening. We keep remembering who we are, and at the same time, when that divine energy is flowing through us, it's flushing out the stress and negative emotion. What else are you left with? Better emotional control, mental clarity, and you're able to control your urges. So you disentangle yourself from the body, the emotions, and the thoughts, so you can come back and control the body, control the emotions, and control the thoughts. And as you bless the earth with it, we're able to take that spiritual energy and anchor it to the world. And as you know, God knows the world needs it, right? So that's why. Now, as I always say, after a long, drawn explanation is, even if you don't understand a word I said, you just know how to do the meditation and do it religiously or diligently, you still get the benefit. It's just that we always want you to know why you're doing something, because the why, once you understand it, gives you certainty. And when you have certainty, it becomes the compelling force to make you keep going. Otherwise, people say, oh yeah, I did that meditation, that was fun. Yeah, I have some inner peace. But for you, it's like, oh yeah, I did it. Now on to the next thing. Something else that's shiny comes along, on to the next thing. Make sense? But if you understood, oh, if we do this meditation, it purifies our negative thoughts and negative emotions, restores our spiritual connection to who we really are, our connection to God. And because of that, I have more inner peace, I have emotional control, I can handle crisis a lot better. I now become a pillar that people can lean on. Hey, I should do it. So when days I don't feel like doing it, I just want to, I want to be a lazy ass and not do anything. Nope. It's important because you have certainty of why. And as we keep doing this week after week, month after month, that routine is like, having muscle memory. You start becoming more in tune to it. And so you start noticing that, hey, if I don't do it, something's missing. Now it becomes part of your life. Make sense? So that's why we do it that way. And for the ones who are new, every Friday, we've designated as Emotional Healing Day. So morning session and evening session, we're devoting every Friday for emotional cleansing, emotional release. So last week was, what was it last week? Releasing guilt and non-self-forgiveness. So this coming week, I have to look at the schedule. I think it's unworthiness, if I'm not mistaken. I have to take a look. So what we're doing is we're doing it week after week. We're basically scraping, any negative emotions that are stored in the body and emotions, flush it out, and replacing it with high-frequency divine energy. Okay, that's that. So shall we? Okay, let's invoke for divine blessing. To the divine supreme God, divine Father, divine Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, we humbly ask for your blessings. Personally, to my teacher, Master Tsokok Sui, Mahaguji Mailing, we humbly invoke for divine light, love, guidance, help, healing, and divine protection. We thank you. In full faith, so be it. All right, before we do anything, let's do a quick cleansing. So tap your crown. This is where the divine energy comes in. Press the center of your palms. Focus on your feet. So you have 5 points. This is input. Hands and feet are output. So when we chant Om, feel the spiritual energy like a ginormous waterfall flowing down and flushing stuff out of our hands and feet and down to the earth to be neutralized. And if you continue to join us every Friday when we do our meditation, we ask you to put your feet in a bucket of salt water. Okay, so you take a handful of salt, put some lavender, 20, 30 drops of lavender oil, put it in comfortable water, your feet in it as we do this meditation, so the divine energy will just flush all the crap out. That's that. Okay, now in the meantime, okay, put your hand like this. Focus on your crown, your hands, and your feet. We'll chant Om. Ready? Verbally. Om. Feel the energy flow through you. Now just be still. Just feel the vibration flowing through your body like electrical spiritual current. Be aware of your crown, your hands, and your feet only. The rest will take care of itself. This time, I want you to just listen and chant silently, okay? Not verbally. Just keep your hands where they are. Keep your tongue on your palate. Be still and just let the energy flow through you. The divine energy is cleansing your crown, your forehead, the air in between your eyes, the back of your head. The liquid divine energy cleansing your heart, front, back heart, cleansing your front and back solar plexus centers, cleansing your spleen, your navel, your sex center. The divine energy is pouring down your spine, all the way down, cleansing the base of your spine, your basic chakra. Your entire body is hollow. The liquid divine energy is disintegrating all negative thoughts, negative energies, and blockages out of your entire body, going down, 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 and flushing it down to the earth. Just be still. Om. 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 Cut. Just be still. Keep your hands where they are. Let it flow. Okay, put your hands down. Just be still. Now put your hands on your heart like this. Keep your gentle attention on your crown. Repeat after me. I am that I am. I'm not the body, I'm not the emotions, I'm not the thoughts. I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of pure energy and light. I am that, the soul, the spiritual self. Be still. Leave your awareness above your crown. Just stay there. I am connected in one to my higher soul. I am connected in one with the divine spirit in me. I am a child of God, meaning we're all still evolving and learning. I am one with God. I am one with all. There is only oneness. Just allow your awareness to stay above your head. I am that. Be still. Just listen to my voice. Keep your awareness way above your head. You're not the body, you're not the emotion, you're not the thoughts, you are the soul. You are a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. That is your true nature, a spiritual being of pure energy and spiritual light. You are connected in one to your higher soul. You are connected in one with the divine spirit, the divine spark in you. You are a child of God, you are one with God, you are one with all. There is only oneness. That is your true nature. Be still. Maintain that stillness. Maintain that state of oneness. Imagine all of us are inside the big bright sun, just beings of light inside the big bright sun, looking out into the solar system. Just say, we are one. Our hearts are one, our crowns are one. There is only oneness. Now, raise your hands in blessing position again. We'll do the meditation twin hearts as taught to us by my teacher, Grandmaster Twakok Sui. So be aware of your heart. Just say, our hearts are one. Now from our hearts, collectively, let's project a beautiful beam of pink light from our hearts, pouring out of the sun and flooding the entire earth. And we'll use the prayer of St. Francis of Assisi. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, let me sow love. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Where there's doubt, let me sow faith. Where there's despair, let me sow hope. Bless every person, every being on earth with peace, with love, with a spirit of forgiveness, with hope and with faith, with light and joy. So be it. Bless every person, every being on earth with peace, with love, with a spirit of forgiveness. Now, a lot of people are going through difficult times right now. If you know anybody, visualize them in front of you, flood them with beautiful pink light, and imagine their life turning around and getting better, blessing them with hope and with faith and a better life. So be it. So be it. Where there's darkness, let me sow light. Darkness is the absence of spiritual light in people's lives. Bless every person, every being with spiritual light, the realization that they are being of light, and this being of light is part of a greater light. So be it. They are spiritual beings having an earthly experience. And where there's sadness, let me sow joy. Just flood the earth with so much peace, love, the spirit of forgiveness and reconciliation, with hope and with faith, with light and joy. So be it. So it is. Now be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Move your awareness gently to your crown and exhale. Again, be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown. Exhale. One more time. Be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown. Exhale and stay there. You might feel a slight pressure or tingling. That's your crown being stimulated and activated with so much love. Be aware of your crown in your hands. Just say, our crowns are one, our souls are one. Now imagine beautiful golden light from our crown centers are collectively pouring out of our hands, out of the sun, and filling the earth. From the heart of God, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and kindness. That all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. May all be blessed without exception. So be it. Just keep flooding the earth with so much love, peace, and joy. So it is. Bless your family with this golden light. Your family, your relatives, your friends, the people you work with. Flood them all with golden light. Maintain your stillness. Maintain your state of oneness. Now, be aware of your heart and your crown. Be aware of your heart, your crown. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Imagine golden light, even brighter than before, pouring out of the sun and filling the earth. Again, be aware of your heart and your crown. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Imagine even brighter golden light filling the entire earth. Gently again, be aware of your heart and your crown. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Golden light pouring out of the sun, penetrating to the atmosphere, flooding the people, the animals, the land, the sea, the air with this beautiful golden light. Keep going. From the center of the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth, in the higher worlds, middle worlds, even the lower worlds, let all beings in every dimension and in every direction be blessed with God's unconditional love and kindness. Let all be blessed with inner peace and inner healing. And at this time, many need physical and financial healing. From the center of the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may all be blessed with inner peace, deep inner healing. May every soul be soothed of their pain, sorrow, and suffering. So be it. Can you feel that energy flowing through you? Some of you might feel your hands tingling or a gentle pressure in your crown or your chest. Just let the energy flow through us. We are just the instruments. Let all be blessed with peace, love, and kindness. Kindness to all beings. Kindness to your family, your friends, the people you work with. Love and kindness, especially the people who don't like us. May they be flooded with peace, love, and kindness. So be it. So be it. And so it is. May all be blessed with goodwill and the willingness to do good. So be it. So it is. Now lower your hands on your lap, palms up, keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just a few inches above your crown, imagine a beautiful golden sun, a golden star, or a golden flame, just floating a few inches above your head. Now be aware of the love within your heart. Send a stream of love from your heart up to your crown and into that golden light. Again, from your heart, send a stream of love up to your crown and let it enter into that golden flame. Be still. Allow your awareness to just simply melt into that light. Your entire attention and awareness is now inside that golden light. Stay there. Just stay in that golden light. Om Mani Padme Hum. Be still. Allow your awareness to just drift deeper and deeper into that golden light. Om Mani Padme Hum. Let there be peace, love, and compassion to all beings. Be still. Om. Will increase the energy level. I just call it a special sauce, so just be receptive. You're inside that beautiful golden light and listen from within. Om Mani Padme Hum. Be still. Be aware of the golden light and the inner stillness, and just simply let go and let things be now. Any sound, any noise you hear will just gently allow you to go deeper and deeper into that inner stillness and that nothingness. Now, let go. You, the soul, are immersed in an ocean of brilliant light. You, the soul, are swimming in an ocean of divine love. Experience it now. Gently, very slowly. Move your fingers, move your toes. Gently and slowly come back. Take your time. Slide back into your physical body. Now raise your hands in blessing position. Every time we do meditation, we generate so much energy. The excess energy our bodies cannot absorb, we use it to bless our friends, our loved ones, our job, whatever you want. It's good energy, so use it to bless out instead of just throwing it away, okay? So, imagine the people you love in your life. Imagine them in front of you. Just light them up right in front of you. Flood them with golden light. May all of them be blessed with good health, with happiness, with prosperity and abundance, and spirituality. So be it. If you like, you can bless your job, your career, your business with success, with progress, with advancement, and prosperity. Flooded with golden light. So much golden light. So be it. So it is. May all be blessed without exception. So be it. Now be aware of your feet and the base of your spine. We're going to bless Mother Earth below. This also grounds you. You can aim your hands down if you like. Flood the earth below you with golden light and repeat after me. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth and all her children be blessed, be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings be to all. So be it. So be it. And so it is. Okay, let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers. You can thank whoever you like. Personally, to my teacher, Master Chua Kok Sui, Mahaguji Mailing, thank you. In full faith, so be it. All right, open your eyes. It was a short meditation, about 15, 20 minutes. And the stillness, we just cranked it up. For the ones who are new, we have this habit of making the meditation a little bit stronger. Just keep pushing that envelope, and we just add extra energy. I just call it, being in a Chinese body. You go to Chinese restaurant, they have secret sauce, right? Special sauce. So we just add a little bit of special sauce to kind of make it take off a little higher. All right. So thank you very much for joining me. Just one quick thing. Again, I'm addressing this to, because a lot of you are new or joining us. The key to doing your spiritual practice and meditation is to have a routine. So it's good that before we do our meditation, you do some physical exercises. The purpose of that is so that when the spiritual energy comes in, it doesn't get stuck. Some people, when they meditate, they suddenly have a pain, they have an ache, or they jerk a little bit. That's because the energy is stuck. So before meditation, if you just do simple, jumping jacks, just twisting, turning, whatever, just quick, maybe 2, 3, 5 minutes exercise the most, it clears the channels so that when you meditate, the energy can flow through. And then after meditation, we always bless out excess energy. To put things in perspective, the ones who are not aware of this, if your aura, most people's inner aura, your aura has several layers. Inner, and then middle, and outer, okay? Anyway, you learn that when you take pranic healing. So inner aura, for most people, is about 4 to 6 inches. That's the densest part. Now, when you do meditation twin hearts, that 4 to 6 inches or a foot goes out 20, 30 feet. Now, you can imagine how big that is. And that's radius. This way, that way, everywhere. So you go, I don't feel it. Because that energy is subtle energy. Remember, you have to differentiate that's emotional energy, physical energy, right? Mental energy, and there's spiritual energy. It goes up in frequency. The higher the frequency, the less tangible it is. You get my point? Like, sometimes you go to a holy place. You go in there, you go, wow, I just feel a very subtle vibration. That's because it's spiritual energy. Make sense? Now, you go to a UPW, that's physical, emotional energy. So most people, they can't differentiate which one's which. So they think, if we're not jumping around, we don't have energy. No, it's a different type of energy. You should be like a connoisseur of energy where you go, okay, this is physical energy, right? And then there's emotional energy when you feel so much intense love. You feel like that. Or there's mental energy when you're thinking of something and you're really diving in and understanding the details and your mind is so focused. That's mental energy. And there's spiritual energy, which vibrates even higher, which is just like peace and calm. At the same time, you have awareness. Make sense? So when you do meditation twin hearts, when we do that stillness part, which is very, very important, that's when your aura just pushes out like huge, 20, 30 feet. And if your aura is already big, it could even go out several hundred feet. Okay, I don't want to weird you guys out too early. Get my point? So after meditation, whatever your body cannot absorb, you want to release it. You don't want to just let it sit on you, because after a while, it becomes stale. Haven't you noticed, like, some of you, the more you meditate, the more useless you become? Like, after meditation, you go, do what? I'm going to go to work? What's that? You notice that? You just want to chill. That's good and nice. Once, twice, maybe 3 times. If you do that over and over again, it becomes a pattern. Guess what happens? All that excess energy sits on you, and so you don't think you want to do anything anymore. You notice that? Terrible idea. Because severe congestion and severe depletion, the symptoms are almost identical. So if you keep doing meditation, you do it laying down, you don't move, you don't do anything, at some point you go, I just want to meditate. Make sense? So by releasing the excess energy, you release what your body does not absorb. Anyway, if your aura is like 1 foot and goes up 20, 30 feet, even after you release excess energy, it'll come back to maybe 10 feet. It doesn't go back to original because your body will start absorbing it. But you don't want to leave it out there too much, because at some point, what happens is it becomes stale and you start noticing, yeah, I meditate, I have inner peace, but I don't have any motivation to do anything. Now you're meditating lazy ass. Terrible idea. So what if you can release excess energy, bless people you love, bless your job and all that, and still retain the inner peace? And the last piece of the equation is, after meditation, you get up and do exercises so it can squirt out whatever negative emotions that was not released, or the stuff that the negative emotions, negative energies at the edge of the aura will be squirted out. And when you do physical exercises, it also allows the energy, that's the spiritual energy, to be converted to physical energy. You get the best of all worlds. And also, bonus part of it is, as you bless the excess energy out, you also generate good karma. There's no downside. So just quickly, exercise, intense meditation, release excess energy, exercises. That's it. So you can be alert, you have clarity, you have emotional calmness, and you have physical power. What else do you want? Okay? So I hope it is the first time you're joining us. That gives you a little routine. And as you keep doing this, I'll keep repeating myself, not in this much content when it comes to that. I'll just refer to, okay, time to do your exercises. But at least you know why we do it. All right? So I think that's it. We will see you Wednesday morning, 10 a.m. Wherever you are, you just do your conversion of time. So 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. And Friday is emotional healing. All right, that's it. For the ones who just joined us, if you want to know more about pranic healing, there's masterco.org. You can go there, or pranichealing.com. Masterco.org, we kind of do it in such a way, it gives you step by step. Because some people who are new, they just want to know, okay, what's energy? How do I do that for emotional healing? I take it step by step. And there's also a bookstore for the ones who want to get books and other things like essential oils for cleansing, for this and that. Anyway, I do it in such a way that we told our web people to make it simple, and we explain what the purpose of these things are. So hope that helps. Okay, namaste everyone. You all take care. We will see you Wednesday morning. Oh, by the way, there's a Thanksgiving meditation on Thursday and a full moon meditation on Sunday. Okay, so you're going to be all glowing in the dark type of deal. Okay, good night. Take care. See you.